Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Please welcome everyone.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Saudi Arabia. Well, this is a formation which seems to make pretty clear what their intentions are, Jim.
Well, Peter, when you have that many back, there's only really one tactic you can adopt, and it's the counter-attack. And while it's going to give you a very solid block defensively, it does leave you very little options attacking-wise, with effectively just one outlet.
Not too much possession football, then?
Definitely not. They'll be trying to play with real efficiency.
And that gets things running. Threads one in. That is ended up in no man's land. And now the breakaway. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. First quarter of an hour gone. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And here comes the corner. Vietnam with the corner, they're first. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Under an awful lot of pressure. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now he's off and running. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Distributed tidily. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's gone for goal! Oh, screamer! He's got himself an absolute peach. The breakthrough strike.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Number 18.
Vietnam have penetrated for the first time.
Well, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Oh, the shot could be on here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Vietnam can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Coming on the field is number 3.
Cleared away. Vietnam have reclaimed it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Look at the space here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Caught offside that time. Oh, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off.
Number 20, substitution in progress.
Vietnam leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Vietnam, moments now away from seeing this one out.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Vietnam keep calm in the face of danger. And time is up. Vietnam have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
And please welcome
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Saudi Arabia. Well, we're on the way. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, that's gone behind for a goal kick. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
First quarter of an hour gone. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
That has not gone well. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Spread it left. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. It's a throw-in. Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
In with the challenge. Driving forward.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And the first half is done. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Can he finish? He's got away with one there. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Saudi Arabia needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's being shifted off it. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Oh, that's delightful.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vietnam can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Oh, that's a key interception. Time then for the first substitution of the game. So the die is cast. It is time for Mr. Crash Bang Wallop.
Well, you can see he's very much a favourite, and with very good reason.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Closing in on goal.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the...
And that's it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.